everyone, it's Tammy from Shrinking Violet DS, and today is Tuesday, July 18th, and this is my week 18 post-duodenal switch update. My week 18 anniversary actually was last Thursday, but I was out of town, and so I'm a little late with my update. So today's Tuesday, so you might get an update today and then probably one on Friday for week 19. My stats. I am 46 years old, and on March 9 of 2017, I had traditional duodenal switch surgery with Dr. Antonio Esquerra at Mexicali Bariatric Clinic in Mexicali, Mexico. It was a fantastic experience. If you're thinking about going to Mexico, I highly recommend them. I started my pre-op diet on February 19th at 260 pounds. On my date of surgery, which was March 9, 2017, I was 248 pounds. Last time I came to you Friday, July 7th, I weighed 190.6, and today, Tuesday, July 18th, I weigh 184.6. which means I am only 10 pounds away from my second goal. My first goal, well, maybe it's my third goal. My first goal was to get below 213, which was my lowest weight in the past 15 years. Blew by that one pretty quickly. And then my second goal was to get under 200, which seems to be pretty much everybody's goal, of course. We love that 199 number. Welcome to Wonderland. I inched into that. That one seemed to take forever. And so at 184.6, my next goal is to hit 174, and that takes me from being classified as obese at 5 feet 4 inches to being classified as overweight. So that's my next big goal, 174, and I am 10.6 pounds away from that. My goal after that is 144, which will take me from overweight to normal weight. So fingers crossed. My total weight loss since my pre-op diet is 75.4 pounds, and my total loss since surgery is 63.4. I think I may have lost a little bit more, except that we went to Las Vegas to visit a family member, and we didn't party or anything. My husband and I met in Nevada, actually. He grew up in northern Nevada, and I went to university there, and we met there. So going to Nevada is not like a big deal for us. We enjoy it, but you know, when you grow up around casinos and stuff, it's just no biggie. I do like to gamble. It's fun, but that's not what we were there for. So we didn't do any of that, and we didn't drink. I don't think I had a single alcoholic drink. It was just too hot. And in fact, I gained a little bit of water weight because it was so hot that I was drinking and dry. Oh my gosh, so dry down there. That I was drinking water like a crazy woman. And we did walk around outside a bit, and so I was also retaining water from the heat and from the exercise in the heat. And so when I got back, I weighed 2 pounds more than I did when I left. However, my clothes were bigger because I could feel it. They were falling off. But yeah, the scale said that I was 2 pounds. I was like, yeah, right. Scales lie, you guys. You can't believe them. You have to believe what you know in your head to be true, because I knew that I had not eaten crazily. There's a fantastic pizza place in Las Vegas area. There's, I think, 4 of them, called Metro Pizza. And we went there, and pizza is my very favorite food, but I didn't even get pizza. I got their meatballs because their meatballs are fantastic. And so I got meatballs with cheese. So I was totally compliant with my eating plan that way. And when we went out for lunch, we went to Olive's at the Bellagio, and we went there specifically because they have a beef carpaccio that I absolutely love. And so again, all I ate was meat and fat. because it has a cream sauce, like a garlic aioli that they kind of squirt over the top, and then a little bit of balsamic reduction. Yeah, so I bought protein shakes and drank those for breakfast. So I was totally compliant with my food. And so I had no doubt whatsoever that weight gain was water weight. And it made me think of Lisa Pickens, because she had the same kind of a situation where she had gone somewhere and thought she'd been really good and came back and had gained weight. But she also had gone somewhere where she was walking around in the heat. So Lisa, I think your scale was lying. And I think I told you that in the comments too. So, but yeah, I think I probably, had I not been wandering around in, heat that felt like I was at the gates of hell, would have lost even more. Other than that, I've been seeing a lot of my fellow DSers having trouble with stalls and not losing as much weight as they had expected or had been doing. And I just want to say, keep your fat and your calories up, guys. Do the DS math, because our bodies are so different from everyone else's. We tend, if we're active on YouTube as DSers, we've only got I can probably count on one hand the number of DS YouTubers that are currently active. There are a few on that haven't made videos for ages, but currently active DSers making videos, I seriously think I could count them on one hand, and maybe next time I will do that just to see. But so most of us DSers end up watching VSG people, and there's a few Rouen white people out there, but not very many. VSG really seems to be the community that makes the videos, and so don't get skewed in your view of what to eat and how to eat. And remember, do your DS math. Our malabsorption makes us so different from everyone else. For example, this is what I try to eat minimum in a day now, and 100 grams of protein. My goal is 150, but I try to eat a minimum of 100 grams of protein, 50 carbs, net carbs, and 100 grams of fat now. And so as a VSG patient, if I did that, I would be getting 400 calories from the protein, 200 calories from the carbs, and 900 calories from the fat, for a total of 1,500 calories a day. I probably wouldn't lose any weight. But as a DS patient, I am getting 200 calories from the protein, because I'm eating 100 grams. 4 calories per gram is 400 calories. I absorb 50% of that. So 200 calories, I'm only absorbing 50 grams of protein out of 100. With my net carbs, 50 net carbs, normally as a VSG, I would absorb 200 calories from that. I absorb 110. I absorb 55% of net carbs. And so I'm getting, out of 50 grams net, I'm getting 27.5 grams absorbed. And 100 grams of fat. We malabsorb fat like crazy. You guys, you couldn't even eat enough fat to have it be bad for you now. The more fat you eat, the better off you are. Your hair, your skin, your digestion. It helps with constipation, all that stuff. So 100 grams of fat, my goal. As a VSG patient, I would be absorbing 900 calories. As a DSer, I absorb 180 calories, 20%. So out of 100 grams of fat, I'm absorbing 20 grams of fat. That means that on a diet of 100 grams of protein, 50 grams of net carbs, and 100 grams of fat, my total calorie absorption from all of that is 490 calories. Yours is too. We've got the same malabsorption, guys. So don't forget, you've got to eat. Eat, eat, eat. And man, raise that fat. I put olive oil or butter on everything, or mayonnaise, dressings, sour cream. Yeah, I eat the heck out of the fat, and it's still hard sometimes to get 100 grams. Cheeses are great because then you get the fat, the calcium, and some protein. So eat up. Triple creme cheese, if you like soft cheeses, oh my gosh, like the Saint Andre triple creme, those things are fantastic. I love them. And you absorb hardly anything. If you stick them on like a rye crisp cracker that doesn't really have that many calories, it's got a whole lot of fiber in it, it's delicious. Absolutely delicious. And it's got all kinds of good fats for you, and a little bit of protein. So don't forget to do your DS math. DS math is so important for us. You know, we really are good about focusing on our malabsorption of our vitamins, but we really have to remember also about our malabsorption of our calories. And if your body's starving, it's not gonna want to let go. It's so bizarre that I find the more I eat, the more I lose. Go figure. And that doesn't always count for carbs. If I, go crazy on the carbs, excuse me. And by crazy on the carbs, I mean like 200 grams of carbs. I can eat up to 100 grams of carbs a day and still lose weight. I don't, because it's just not that healthy. But I can, and I know this because I have done it since surgery. When I'm not feeling well, when I have trouble getting my protein down, I'll eat mac and cheese. Heavy on the cheese. And it's still carby, even if you use the protein macaroni and stuff, but it goes down. And I still lose weight. So yeah, malabsorption, DS math. Don't forget your DS math. I think that's it. I am done preaching at you guys. I hope that you're all doing really well. I'm so proud of everybody, and I wanted to give a special shout out to Kristen at Hasta Cielo y Mas. Over 150 pounds lost. That is amazing, Kristen. Congratulations, and I can't wait to hear what your PCP and your surgeon have to say at your upcoming appointments. I think they are just going to be absolutely blown away. You must be so proud of yourself, and deservedly so. I'm happy for you too. You all have a great afternoon. I am off to Costco, and I will talk to you probably Friday. Bye.